What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to another episode of the show. Now, I'm doing this video because I have to talk about these two individuals, Unwind with Tasha K, and also I want to talk about the conspiracy man, I would say, theorist, Alex Jones. And both of these people I want to talk about, but they have some similarities and they have some differences, right? With Alex Jones, he have been sued by the parents of Cindy Hook, and he was pretty much saying that Sandy Hooks wasn't true; it was all a scam. He was proposing all these lies about the parents and pretty much harassing the parents on his Infowars show. Now, they sued him. They told him to take down the videos, stop doing commentary. He was getting cease and desist letters. He wasn't paying attention to it all. He wasn't paying attention. He continued to lie on saying that Sandy Hook wasn't real, and clearly it was real. Clearly, victims, people have those children have died, and so he did not listen. And so now he have to pay about $45.2 million in damages. And of course, they're saying that it may be lessened because of the Texas statute. And I'm saying that people is looking at this. A lot of us YouTubers, commentators need to pay attention to the Alex Jones and say, don't do what he did. Because my thing is this, as a commentator, if someone send me a cease and desist letter and say, hello, Mr. Wiley, I don't like the commentary that you did. This is not great. Take it down. And they send it to me. Then I consult with an attorney, and even my attorney would tell me, "Hey, you should take it down. It's really, you should just go ahead and settle, take it down. And if the judge tell you to take it, you should take it down, or you should settle." I should listen to that because obviously the lawyer, and obviously your lawyer, and obviously they know what's the truth. But if you don't take it down, then you put yourself at risk to go into civil court and to have to possibly pay any money. And Alex Jones did not take down the video or the videos because he did a lot of them. And I don't feel sorry for him because he had a chance after chance after chance to take down the video. In this country, we do have freedom of speech, but it does not mean that you can go around screaming in a theater fire. Our speech is very limited in some cases. You can't just say everything that comes out that's in your mind and you spew it out there. You really have to think before you speak. And that's a lesson that we need to learn from Alex Jones. And unfortunately, a lot of commentators that go around saying a whole bunch of lies, and they don't mind lying on you. They don't mind posting bad information. They don't mind harassing you. I know in bingo, that's like a whole nother beast because over there they be doxing, they be posting job information, they be posting personal information. They don't care what they say over there, it's a lot of slander, and they and they're not learning. So for this Alex Jones, a lot of commentators, whether you on YouTube or whether you on another site, you need to not do that because you can be at risk of owing money. Now to Tasha K. First of all, I want to say I love Tasha. I think she's one of the greatest YouTubers out there. Her commentary is just on point. Baby, the quality is on point. The production is on point. But I think she made some errors. And one of the major errors she made is that when the lawyer sent a cease and desist and said, hey, take down the video. And you say, I'm going to wipe my butsy with that cease and desist letter. I'm not going to take it down. Okay. We sent another cease and desist letter. I don't care how many cease and desist letter you send me. I'm not going to take it down. Okay. Cardi B goes to her lawyer again, and they file. They go to court. Then you read court documents, and the judge was like, well, to Tasha K team, if you go to trial, you're going to lose. Why don't you y'all settle this? And then they try to have a settlement, and one part of the settlement that Cardi B team wanted to do with Tasha is take down the video. Still didn't take it down. And what add injury to the whole situation, not only did Tasha did not take down the video, she decided to drag Cardi B, call her herpes B and cold sore B, and all of that was said about Cardi B. For me, I look at it as entertainment at first. It took me a while to look at it and say, maybe that's not entertainment. Because I wouldn't want anybody to come out and say cold sore B, wobbly eye B, cold sore Wiley or something like that. I wouldn't want anybody to do video, especially when I don't have cold sore, especially when I don't have a STI. I wouldn't want anybody to say that about me. And I have, and it took me a while to develop and see this because at first I was looking at it as a YouTuber. This is entertainment. She's a content creator. She should have freedom of speech. But then I had and then I had to put myself in Cardi B's shoes. I literally put myself in Cardi B's shoes. And then I'm the celebrity, and a YouTuber is saying this about me, saying that I have an STI, saying that I have bumps, saying it to her fans, and she's gaining traction. And then I scroll into my Instagram and I see people saying to me, oh, you have bumps. You have this STI. You have an STI. I would do what Cardi B did and I would sue. Because not only did it cause me harm, now some of my fans are saying this, and I'm also pregnant, and I'm dealing with this unforeseen stress from this YouTuber. So I have to put myself in her shoes. But at first, I was looking at it. She's a YouTuber. She gets clicks and views. She is a commentator. You shouldn't sue her. It's all clicks and views. It's entertainment. But when you look back at what was said, that's not entertaining. Saying that somebody have an STI, saying that somebody have bumps, that's not entertainment. Saying that they're sick and they test, saying all type of stuff that was said. And this, we need to learn from Tasha K. She's one of the best YouTubers out there, best quality, best, like her topics. I'm a fan. By being a fan, we must call out the behavior that she demonstrated with this Cardi B situation. Now, we know that she is filing an appeal. Maybe the appeal will go through. Maybe it will not go through. Let's just say it does not go through. She should have taken the video down when it was requested. And if the appeal go through, then she still should learn from this situation that you have to be careful of the things that you say on your channel, because it can cause you some financial harm. Now, I don't know the real reason, because I didn't talk to her about it, of why she left her home and moved somewhere else. Maybe she needed different scenery. Who knows? That's her decision. But us as content creators, we must look at this situation and understand that we cannot say anything out of our mouths because it can land us in court. And that's a very expensive thing. That's you coming up to the millions of dollars that you have to pay lawyers, especially when they have to go to depositions. You have to do this. They got to paper it. They got to go file this. They got to file it. All that costs money. And if you got the money and you say, Wiley, I got the money, I'm going to do what I'm going to do. I'm going to drag who I'm going to drag. Then you go ahead. But if you are a YouTuber like me, where your funds are limited, where you do not have money just to throw away, I wouldn't say go off that road. I'm still a fan of Tasha K. I'm still a supporter of Tasha K. But I'm calling out the behavior with Cardi B that I feel like my sister should have went another way. That is what I'm saying. And so when people comment in the chat saying Wiley flip-flopped on the issue, I take that. You do about 5,000 videos, you may flip-flop on a position. It is, you do it long enough, you may flip-flop on a position. I've done 5, maybe 10,000 videos that I have done between YouTube, Facebook, Twitch, Blog Talk Radio, Station Head. You may flipped on a position. I'm not perfect. I'm human. But I'm going to make sure that I do not put an STI on a person that do not have an STI. I'm going to make sure that I do not put an STI on anybody that don't have it. Even if they did have it, I have the integrity and the class to not put that on them. So when you comment in this video, I already know the comments. I know people are some going to celebrate. Some of her core audience is going to look like you have flip-flopped on the issue. But I'm a fan. I pay faithfully on her app, faithfully. When she was on Patreon, I paid faithfully. On her app, I've paid faithfully. And I'm a faithful supporter financially. And I will never stop supporting her because she gives good content. But I must call her out when she do something wrong. If this is your first time watching The Wiley Show, make sure you subscribe. Make sure you comment. Let me know. But we must learn from Tasha K and Alex Jones. Thank you, and may God bless you all. Peace.